in here. I want to grind Spear out of this Sphere of Influence. It's the next mission it's called up, because that is a key piece of tech that I want in there. We're going to show you exactly how to grind out those mission sets. It's like everything's good. So, something real quick to show you. So we ended up getting some new weapon gear. I've been playing a little bit here, grinding out some stuff. So we did end up getting this Romulan plasma. This is doing 906.9 plasma damage. Then, of course, we opened up another dual beam bank, which is going to do another 880.6 damage as well. They are 90-degree targeting arc, so they have to be in front of you to shoot, which is fine. These here are 360, so they're firing any way, any direction. We will be upgrading those as soon as we get some of those new upgrades. Now, there was one other thing I'll show you. Once you hit rank 65, which is where I'm at, you're going to notice that your progression is going to change, but this is the way this is going to work from here on out. When you have 65 rank, you're going to start getting these expertise points, which will be up to 159,100. And you're going to end up getting, let's see what the next specialized point is here. It pays you back. You'll get that research XP, you'll get salvage bonuses, reputation marks, fleet marks, fleet credit bonus pool, dilithium ore bonus pool, commendation point bonus pool, experience point bonus pool. You'll be able to earn this stuff. Okay. Every time you hit a new tier, it's going to dump into those. And once you fill those up, they pay you. You get a big wad. You're going to be able to use that to really soup up your ships. Okay, so enough about all of the drudgery of that type of stuff. Trying to understand this system, it takes a while. Don't be surprised if it takes you a little bit to catch it. And then you're always going to be discovering new stuff, because when you join a fleet, it opens an expansive new world on upgrades and stuff you got to do in there too, all different types of science. So our mission journal, we are going to come down here to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. The Sphere of Influence is the first one. We're going to run it. Transwarp. We can help. We've got to send out another kid on that mission. We want to come in and transwarp here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a part ground, part space mission, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, got a Sphere of Influence. This gets you into the Iconian storylines, and there's really great gear to grind out of that stuff. And Iconian War. You get a Crenum set that's just phenomenal. It's got some AoE effects. It's got some things that instantly heal you as well. Here we go. When you ran the Romulan missions, you ended up down in this area, and you have to return. They're going to bring up the Dyson Sphere. I'm sorry, the Dyson, or the Iconian Gateway, which is inside of the Dyson Sphere area. It's crazy. This whole storyline just goes completely crazy, man. In a good way. I wish they would have had some Star Trek episodes based. I mean, they had some loosely based on it, but it would be phenomenal if they would actually update that. So we got to come in here and talk to all of these folks.
Welcome.
You think you have correct? I have encountered.
No problem.
Except.
Corin, daughter of Grilka, captain of the mighty IKS Fortescue, and victor of 100 battles.
It's good you haven't fought me yet. Gotta go talk to all these researchers over here. These are over at this pad.
I'm sorry. With all due respect...
Oh, the gateway? Fascinating. Simply fascinating.
So we got to do some variance collection here.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
Okay, folks, this is where you need to take screenshots or get a pen and paper. Now, when you start getting into these missions, anything that's going to have a good payout, you're going to either have to have one heck of a memory or just screenshot this stuff with your phone or whatever you're using there. Okay, so we have that.
Program initialized.
So we're going to look at the power variance also. You want to get a screenshot of that.
Program initialized. Select
Pylon status. Get a shot of that.
Program initialized.
Okay, we're going to log off here now. We need to go to speak with researcher Adrana. Here we go.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me?
Indeed, we did. Let me bring up my list here. Okay, so alpha was 14,
Alpha is 14. That looks correct.
gamma's 47,
Yes, that's correct. Gamma is 47.
delta 38. Like I said, you could write all this down if you want to, or just take pictures with your phone. That's what I do. It makes it easier.
Your numbers may be correct, but have you ever witnessed the power of one of these gateways? Even the best plans seldom survive.
Yes, they've been asking for the final power variable.
Okay. So we're going to look for Malik here. Or Malik. I don't know how to pronounce that. Him. Yeah. Here we are.
I appreciate you speaking up about your... Finally.
I agree that the simulation.
So do I.
Perhaps we
They
can.
like to talk about it. We just want to get it to happen here. Okay, so now we got that. Now we're going to have another station here to run. Keep your phone handy, keep your notes handy, because you might end up needing it. Don't know yet for sure. Okay, looks like we're good on that. Okay, then we have our piling doors. Let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, we're gonna get over here to this other,
It would be my pleasure.
and I'll talk to the doobie. Let's get over here. Sweet. Okay. Just got to return to the commander now.
The numbers are good.
Agreed. Sensor readings from the gateways I've encountered were significantly different than this. Could it be because of...
Readings like this make me wonder. The numbers aren't saying that exactly.
Captains Sean and Corin have been consulting? I do...
We're fixing to go to the pass in Iconia, folks, I believe.
How may I assist you? The team looks like it. I'll admit.
For Worf to be a Klingon, he sure is always worried about taking a risk, man. Spent too much time on Enterprise with Picard, I guess. So we're going to put emergency charges on this just in case we have to blow it. We can't jump over that because every time I hit the jump button, it switches us to ops. Now I've noticed whenever you go to select something in there, it's not going to let you use the up and down on the D-pad. You actually have to back out and go back into it to change the selection. I don't have that problem on the Xbox, so there must be something going on with the PlayStation. I don't know if that's been a progressive issue, if that's something new since the update. Okay, who are we talking to now? That's Gerard. Could be the one with the green exclamation mark, should be maybe. Yep.
If all the preparations are complete,
We're ready to do it.
initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. Got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good. Abort! Abort the mission! Shut it down.
I guess Worf was right.
No effect. Get everyone out of the chamber.
Oops. I don't guess we're getting out of the chamber either. Something's wrong with that power
Into
variant.
the gateway. Now!
Wasn't that exciting?
I knew that gateway would be trouble. We can't get a reading on where we are or how far we've traveled. The scientists have been...
I'm not a professional, but this looks like... I forget the name of the species now. Come in and make... Just conduct the heck out of it. Useless supplies. That one's terminal, pull your phaser out. Said their left arm, it hurts to move it. Well, don't move it. We'll apply sling. So you got to kind of pick what's going to be the best option there. Just a straight. So it's a Band-Aid. Look at it. Start date 24 or something, and they still use some Band-Aids. Don't move quickly. I don't know if I can walk much less. So it says rest, ice, compression, elevation. Elevate them. Plateau compress. Elevate them. Nope. Apply compress. Then elevate them. So just go in, select it, till it gets it right. Yes, I need one more set of brakes.
I believe I have found a way to open this door, but it will take two of us to override the controls.
So if I can plan to see what we have in our effects here now. So we have a force field dome, stabilizing shockwave. That one's a great one to have. Quantum mortar fabricator. Seeker drones. Medical generator. Support drone fabricator. Will help us with 12.9 shield regeneration and plus 60 all damage resistance. So that's a good one to have on auto. But maybe some of these are in here now. That's a great one to use. It sets out. I'll show you how that works here in a minute. It sets out a force field dome that they can't access.
I think I can open this door, but...
Do we need a chant? Rock, whatever the heck it was.
Now, to see what lies beyond.
He said he thinks he could open the door sitting on the floor in front of it. And I had to go access the panel. He's so strong. Okay, there's a support drones, seeker drone.
Interesting. Are you detecting high trace levels of Tetrion radiation? My tricorder shows this to be a complex of some kind. There is another large room further down this hallway. I am picking up something beyond this door.
And then we got to talk about what we're going to do before we get to it. That is some of the things with Worf we always want to talk before you actually do.
As much as I hate to...
Agreed. We should keep in contact as we search.
Commander Nignon will accompany me.
I will accompany you. Come. We will find the way out.
Okay, so we got two going that way. With the theta radiation, two going that way. I guess we're coming in here. Seems like one of those teams gets jumped and just a butt kick, if I recall. Look, it's a giant lava lamp.
I'm picking up some odd Tetrion readings. Now we've been able to confirm that we're in subspace, but there's nothing conclusive yet.
This facility is mostly automated. That doesn't mean it's abandoned. Maybe it's a way to open a gateway to a location without a corresponding one on the other end.
Good idea. If there is a targeting system and a
Environmental controls.
We have not heard from the security detail. We need to check in with them. Are you sure something
all
here is
there.
not blocking our communicator?
Corin here.
I've found what appears to be some sort of targeting system. Did you hear that? Ensign, look out!
Maybe don't stand right next to open lightning.
Captain Sean's team is in trouble. Hurry!
Hey man, they just killed themselves all on this. So you have to play through this mission several times, mind you, to grind everything out. So we could find which direction we want to go. I think it's going to be most direct route. If we can get through this way. The 4 minute gap. 5.
No sign of Sean's team. We are not alone here. This does not bode well.
I can operate it. All I gotta do is push buttons, man. We'll see what it does. If it's red and it's flashing, looking ominous, you probably don't want to hit it. It's probably a self-destruct. Oh, right. Automatic defenses.
Gone. They would not have left without their supplies or weapons. We must find Clorin and the others.
They're going down the side with picture on radiation. Speed. I like to live dangerously. Expose yourself to all kinds of
Wait.
funky stuff.
I know this place. I have been here before.
I think they're called the Lodge
This
or
table.
something like that.
I saw one just like it when I served on the Enterprise. Blood, Klingon, and Farasin. Clorin put up a fight.
There, next image.
There are data entries here that correspond to our missing people. They will be taken for examination soon.
Coal-free healthcare in space. And you don't have to pay extra for specialists to shove the probe up behind you. They do it for free. So I guess we got to talk to Worf about whether or not we want to save the people.
It was a Solanagen-based race, and I have seen this before. When I served on the Enterprise, we attracted attention of aliens who existed solely in subspace. We were able to stop them before they established a pocket of subspace on board the ship, but not before they sent a burst of energy through. If these aliens served the Iconians, that energy could have been a message. Clorin was not taken without a fight. Of that I am sure. And this table has not been used yet. These aliens must be holding the others. It is...
Well, we can sit around and talk about it. We can just run in there and take them. I kind of figured that out there, Worf. Been working with Picard and Riker too long,
There is a holding
man.
area down this hall. We should... Automated defenses. Defend yourself. That Guardian was damaged by a disruptor. Clorin's work. We can overload the power cell from that Guardian. It should blast through the door. Be ready. There may be more Guardians beyond this door.
Hey, we was born ready there, Wolf.
I don't see Captain Sean or Mayak here.
There's no more time.
No. There is still someone.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Worf again. Maybe. Take a head count. Looks like everybody's here. See 6 of you. They're still in and out of here. Got to come out on your own. Let's scan this stuff. Let's see. Examine that. It didn't load up my next stage of missions here. Covered and missed, or recovered everybody. Come on now. Let's see if we can push forward. Alright, it did open up first time. So we got to run this mission several times to grind out all the aspects that it releases. It's going to be worth it. I think it's a 3-piece. I'm not mistaken. It'd be 4. Hey, how are you shooting at people force field, man? It's inside with me. All right. Okay, shows left arm and both antennae have been surgically amputated and reattached. Unknown foreign subject has been introduced to his lymph nodes. His superior vena cave has collapsed. Suggested procedure is regenerate veins for circulatory function. First phase.
What happened? How? Can you help Mayak?
How's he got antennas there? I thought it said they've been cut off.
There's nothing more.
Agreed.
All right. So that force field was supposed to those things off of us. Must not work for flying units. The piece of information we have.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
I'm picking up more of those automated defenses.
You should scout ahead. Korn and Shan will remain with the injured and defend them as the Guardian drones arrive.
Appreciate that, man. That's really thoughtful.
Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear.
Well, so they're going to be doing an invasion.
Earth.
Okay. Now you're going to see where the extended bridge is based off where the little glowing gold orbs are. And start running into enemies too. You'll have those secret drones coming and all kinds of stuff. Okay. Yeah. So we'll have to go back and pick another direction, maybe. Yep. You're going to basically open everything because you got to discover information. There's like 6 packets of data you got to get. So.
Kronos. This is not a hologram. It is a live image of my world.
You start to take things a little personal there, ain't you? Because they got your world up there. Come on. Let's go after this console first. Dominion.
Vandros 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War.
Let's go check the green one first. Yeah, looks like it's going to break into some new locations. So what I do is from the beginning of the first path, we use this console before we open up any paths that may open on this platform. I think there's going to be any, but you could. Nope, okay. Just helps you keep track of where you're at because it can become a maze. And console.
New Romulus. The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it.
Well, stop what I'm doing and I'll figure that out.
I know this planet.
Check these things out here first. There's no big deal. Let's check this out. Okay. We'll head back at the blue. That should start bringing us around toward the completion point. Get me some of this Mountain Dew before going in on the next session. Just a second. Okay. Wow, I thought we were going to see more of those robots. But you're not done with us yet.
The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far?
I think you'd be surprised. So what I'm looking for is the space obelisk set. There's also a ground obelisk set, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the one for ground or for space, but it is great to have in battle.
This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open a gateway. Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are. We need to download the data and move everyone here before more Guardians arrive.
Guardians, like Guardians of the Galaxy? Some everybody to the platform again. Hey, hurry up, run, run, run. Reroute power.
I will remodulate the power system while you reroute the flow.
That's a star chart. Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Look! That's the new Romulus gateway!
Okay. Well, it's going to be a while. How are you supposed to complete it if it's jacked up? Yeah, I know it was incorrect one. Let me switch. So we need green, red, green. Oh, freaking thing. Not gonna let me select red. We might not be able to get through this thing. We'll have to fix that red and blue. Red. Already got red and blue. Okay, we're gonna have to hop out and load back in. So I don't have this issue on the Xbox. I hadn't noticed it until here just at last. Started playing yesterday with some stuff. It was having some of those issues. Usually backing out and coming in will fix it. I'm gonna have to back completely out of the game and come back in. Hopefully it starts as where we were. We'll see.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. The gateway...
I'm picking...
You should...
Red, green. Red. Green, red. Green. Hold X and pick the color. Okay, we should have went with red. Let's watch the combination. Red, then yellow. X, go yellow. So you're going to have to do that. They do have a patch in it. I didn't catch that color. What it was. Seemed like it was yellow. No. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow. I missed it. Blue, yellow, yellow. Okay. Blue. Yellow. I was never good at that Simon thing back, if you never back that far. Don't have the attention span to watch the daggum colors flash.
Ambassador, we'll cover you as you download the data. The paths are retracting.
They know we're here, and I don't think they're happy.
Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good.
Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway.
Worf! We're out of time!
Why it looks like some matrix with stuff on it. Oh, I gotta finish the download. My bad. Good thing it didn't let me go through. We'd had to come back.
I have downloaded what I can.
So it's moved us to another sphere, it looks like.
This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
Here's your tactical console. Patrol ship's shields and power levels during combat with secondary access to weapons. Captain Sean. Provide for control for engineering functions. It looks like the autos assign over to the area, they just run over to it, so you don't have to go and select each person individually. Well, yeah, we don't really give a crap if they can use the sensors good. We just need somebody that knows how to aim and pull the trigger.
We have saved the Romulans' home world.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Jarrett system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Taking us out. Sensors show that we are in the Jarrett system. Systems.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned. When the quakes began, we'll...
You reset... Oh, elements preserve us.
Enough talk. The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Elachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck.
We will hold off the Elachi until Allied forces arrive.
Press the launch button to create a wing of fighters to aid you in combat. Each hangar supports 2 wings.
We got all kinds of stuff here. Target subsystems, energy weapon target engine subsystem, shield subsystems. I'll go with that one and then go this on. These should be set from earlier. Yep. And shield capacitor. Put that one on 10 seconds after combat. Should do whatever possible. Do that whenever possible. You're ready. That backwards to here.
Federation Acadia ships are reporting to our location.
Romulan ship Singularity Core is destabilizing.
We need to hold the Alachi until reinforcements arrive.
Hey,
Understood.
that's what I'm doing, man. To the size of that gateway, folks. This opens up a thing that's called Warzone. Also, you'll be able to come in, run Warzone missions, which is pretty cool.
This is Commander Tiaru Jarak of the Republic flagship Lisette. Where did that gateway come from?
Subspace. It was one of many activated to prevent the destruction of the new homeworld.
Internet gravity well.
Shields are down! Can't take another hit!
Glad we can make it, Enterprise.
Sensors indicate the Alachi dreadnought is approaching with high war.
The Alachi can send their entire fleet. We will not fall.
Wow, what a sloppy turning radius on this ship. I want my ship back, man. Get out of that green cone, we're gonna get hit. Yep. That's an area of effect blast it's got coming out. Always fly out of it. Let's get turned around here. We'll grab that gear.
There is still the matter of... The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Shan, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corrin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful. They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I shall return to the Bortisque. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Bortisque. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
Okay, we're going to choose our reward. So we have an Ancient Omnidirectional Beam Array and Obelisk Subspace Rift Warp Core. We want both. So we're going to have to come in. The reason we want both, we'll bring this up for you, is 363 targeting, 800, 3.7 anti-proton damage. Has a set of 3 on here, so you can get the Enhanced Carrier Synergy, Obelisk set bonus. A lot of really good stuff to it. So we are going to go with the weapon first. Circles within circles is another good one. Don't accept it. But the exit system. Okay, we have our ship back now. So we're going to have us do circles within circles. I want to go back and another one up. Get our captain's set up. Looks like our traits. So this is what I was saying about once you reach a certain rank, it's going to give you basically where you don't have to use retrain token. You're going to be able to come in here and set your traits back up. So we currently have a regroup trait that opened up when we hit that level 5 perk on our ship. We can now come in and load up, is it 10 traits? So that's going to be good. Make sure we have all of our training except for our weapons and all. Of course, you want to be able to use your shielding harmonic resonance. We will go with assault training as well. I'm going to use this short-footed so we don't have to worry about getting knocked back by the enemy all the time. Like I say, you will open more of these up as you progress, so don't worry about, having to reset the stuff. Just set it up the way you want to. Won't resist slow en route. That's always an annoying thing. So you have stealth and exploit damage. Just if you ease up on them, they don't know you're coming in, and you can shoot them, you get extra damage for that as well. And we're going to do peak health, of course, our space traits now. Ship weapon accuracy, a must. We want to do beam training. We want to do cannon training. Torpedo training. Where's that at? Projectile training is for torpedoes. Of course, that bulkhead training that we've seen, we want to do that. It's going to help that. Then we should have a shield technician in here as well. And shield frequency is another good one to have. Like I said, a lot of these are beginning level stuff. We haven't opened up the reputation traits yet, and those are usually way better. Thrill Seeker, I do recommend using it, and the Warp Theorist, that just helps with power regulations. It also gives you flight speed at full impulse a lot quicker. And we will go with the Ashfist. Now we're going to go with the Elusive, increase our defense. So we should be able to come in here and set up everything there. So looking good. Now we should be able to come in here to the mission journal. Come back to the Dyson Sphere. And we can run this again. Play episode. Accept. Then we're going to do Sphere of Influence again. Which is the same mission, but we want to get that second piece there. And then we're going to have to play through this to find the third set.
It would be my pleasure.
But where we know it's at, we're going to grab it now. Unfortunately, you got to go right back through the same mission again. But this is just part of what the grind looks like in this game. You'll have to play the same mission to get all the pieces for a set. We are going to come in and set this up while we're looking at it. A minute ago that said it did 800 damage, now it's saying 327, which is kind of odd, but we'll keep what we have for now then. That must be with the other pieces going to increase it. We can replace this. This is 140. This here's going to be a 327, 264, 262.4 DPS. So quite a bit more. We're going to go ahead and set that back. Then, of course, you're going to want to make sure that you save your loadout, guys. Now that we know that we got to hold that X button when we get to that section to pick the colors. If you get in there and you can't seem to bring that hold X, it's going to allow you to move it. It's like they put a patch over something that was broke. So they have fixed it. My guess is the next update they do will make it so you don't have to go to that secondary screen.
Welcome.
You think I have it?
No problem.
Now, whether or not we got to take another picture, I don't know. We'll get up here, we'll get these numbers. I'll compare it to our shots already.
I'm sorry. With...
Oh, the...
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Program initialized.
I think these are different. I do believe. 45 TJ, 34 TJ. Nope, that is the same.
Program initialized.
Branch monitors. 14, 77, 47, 38.
Program
It's the same.
initialized.
Okay. So once you have that picture taken, it's going to be quite a bit easier.
Program initialized.
Okay, then we got to come back over here and talk to this lady.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me?
Alpha is 14.
Alpha is 14. That looks correct.
Gamma's 47.
Yes, that's correct. Gamma is 47.
Delta's 38.
Your number, even the best.
Yes.
I appreciate you speaking up about your...
I agree.
So do I.
Perhaps.
The numbers are good.
Agreed.
Readings like the number...
Captains, I do.
Do. Captain Sean. Where you at? There you are.
How may I assist you? The team. Call it.
Sorry if I'm clicking through it too fast. We kind of let it sit when we played through a minute ago. We're just trying to get it to the next section of this and grind everything out. We'll place some charges on it, and we should be ready to activate.
What are you... Ah, good idea.
If all the preparation...
Initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. Got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good. On board.
Skipping past the cutscene shorten it up a little bit.
I knew that gateway. The scientists have.
Where is amputate? I just amputate. It'd be quicker.
I believe I have found a way to open this door, but it will take two of us to override the controls. I think I can. Now, to see what lies beyond. Interesting. Are you detecting high trace levels of Tetrion radiation? My tricorder shows this to be a complex of some kind. There is another large room further down this hallway. I am picking up something beyond this door. As much as I...
Agreed.
Commander...
Come. We will find the way out.
Yep. Making them videos, man. Making that money. Make that videos, make that money. It's Reese's Cups over there. Yeah, I've got some whatchamacallit there if you want some too.
I'm picking up this facility.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah, I took some.
We have not heard from the security detail. We need to check in with them. Are you sure?
Corin here. I found what Did you hear that? We should answer. Look out!
Captain Sean's team is in trouble. Hurry! No sign of Sean's team. We are not alone here.
Like I say, this goes a lot faster each time you make it past it, man.
This
Just
does
fucking
not
do it.
bode well. We should rendezvous with Corin and the others. Gone. They would not have left without their supplies or weapons. Can you hail them? Wait. I know this place. I have been here before. This table. I saw one just like it when I served on the Enterprise. Blood, Klingon, and Farasin. Corin put up a fight. There are data entries here that correspond to our missing people. They will be taken for examination soon. There is a holding area down this hall. We should... Automated defenses! Defend yourself! That Guardian was damaged by a disruptor. Corin's work. We can overload the power cell from that Guardian. It should blast through the door. Be ready. There may be more Guardians beyond this door.
Yeah, I still want the white red dress. But you're pregnant. I don't give a shit.
I don't see there's no...
No.
I thought everybody was so rubbing, tired, and
Yeah.
oh, it's a door.
It's a door, bro. It's like going up through the spindle housing in a car if the spindle housing was all fucking spaghetti noodled like a motherfucker. Like going up no bloody pussy without blood.
Well, that would draw some attention something like that.
What? There's nothing.
Agreed.
Alright, we're gonna run to the restroom real quick and we'll do this little maze and it should put us in a ship and we'll have it completed a second
The
time.
gateway
That second
energy
piece of the
signature
gear
is
set.
emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
Grinding all this shit out. Are dead? Did welcome. Alrighty.
My
Let's
scan
do this.
You.
Oh, I know that was sent to his name of blood. He shit the floor on the sea.
Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear.
Do what?
The solar system. Earth. This is not a holodeck. It is a live image of my world. Vandros 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War. New Romulus. The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it.
Old Frog's loading that rainwater when he was like, I wasn't happy with the lark. He happier than a fucking motherfucker down a thirst soaking in piss, actually.
I know this planet.
He's happy Bear Grylls doing his Falcon show drinking powdered piss. Don't matter if the water's fresh or not, it tastes like piss anyway.
The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far? This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open a gateway. Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are.
Shooting at the ground, man.
We need to download the data and move everyone here before more Guardians arrive.
Okay, so this may be the part where you have some issues. We'll talk you through it as we go. You're just matching the colors as they flash or order they come. But unfortunately, when you click onto the console, you're not going to be able to use your D-pad.
Power system while you reroute the flow.
You're going to. If it'll stop talking long enough, man, I tell you what, with some of the conversation. Okay, so when you come in here, red, yellow. It's not going to let me pick up, down on D-pad, so back out, hold X, select red, hold X again, select the next color. Green, yellow, blue. So like yellow, red, blue. And that'll work on every type of issue when you can't use the D-pad to navigate. Just hold X and it's going to bring up a secondary window for you. I thought we were done. I hit the wrong thing. Let's see here. Red, yellow, red, yellow.
The gateway on New Romulus was reset.
It wasn't the only one. Ambassador, we'll cover you as you download the data. The paths are retracting.
They know we're here, and I don't think they're happy.
Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good.
Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway.
Worf! We're out of time!
I have downloaded what I...
Okay, here's where we get on the old ship. Fight our way through this battle, and we'll get to select another thing. We got the weapon last time. This time we want to get that out.
Where do you want us?
I think it was a deflector or something.
Have safe.
Receiving tactical telemetry.
Make sure if you just jet into combat.
The Alachi until Allied forces arrive.
Set up.
Press the launch button to create a wing of fighters to aid you in combat. Each hangar supports 2 wings.
reinforcements arrive.
Understood.
More Alachi inbound. Hold them off.
Of the Republic flag set. Where did that gateway come from? Shields are down! Can't take another hit!
Subspace is one of many activities to prevent the destruction of your new homeworld.
Enterprise is Captain Shaw. Good to see you, sir.
Glad you could make it, Enterprise.
Sensors indicate the watching Dreadnought is approaching at high warp.
Fleet. We will not fall.
I tell you what, trying to steer this thing is like trying to steer a canoe in a swift river with absolutely no paddles or anything. We're so close to being in that affected area that shot is barely above it.
There is still the matter of what to...
We'll go back to Ops here in a minute. I'll pick all this stuff up. Last time we missed it.
There is still the map. The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Sean, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corrin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful.
Spoken like a coward.
It may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Bortisque. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Bortisque. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today.
That was one character I never cared for was Chief O'Brien. That's just
honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
The fuck. Okay, we get to choose our reward again. So we want to come in here. We want to see what they've got. So we want to get this Obelisk Space Rift Warp Core. Is what it's called. We got some details here. I think this has slipstream, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So you get 10% extra slipstream speed, 100% slipstream turn rate. It's going to be a great piece. Select it. I don't think this is part of the set. No. And that's just a lockbox. Okay, so we'll come in, we'll take this, place this on our ship. This is going to give us. Come on, get out the way there. Okay. We've got 2 of 3, so that's going to give us all of this up above. It's going to give us Omnic directional beam array. We put that on. All right, together. Focus anti-proton emitter. Obelisk set bonus. 10% anti-proton damage. Let's take a look at the first one here. So that increased it to 560 anti-proton damage, just what was going on earlier. Yet half the second half of it. So we need to get something called the that focused anti-proton. Or no, it's the enhanced carrier synergy set. I'll take a picture of that. I want to Google around and see which one of these missions has that. It's called a reactive anti-proton cascade emitter. Because we have the omnidirectional beam array, the subspace rift warp core. Now we just need the universal reactive anti-proton cascade emitter. So I have to find out where that's at. That'll complete that set. It's going to be pretty sweet to have. Looking forward to it. Check our reputations and stuff out here. Looks like got that ready to collect. Throw another one on. Yep. This requires 15, no sense of loading it up. I have to get some more of that place. So no longer giving any points toward that. We can continue to grind it for 340 dilithium an hour. Personally, I would say hangs to your stuff. That's just me. Wait for it to refresh. And I don't think we'll get any more points off that. It used to be dilithium again. So, but I guess if you get enough of it going, that could potentially be 780 dilithium extra an hour by doing this. So let's go ahead. Got some duty officer stuff ready to collect. Alrighty. Of course, we're going to want to come into our ship inventory. We've got some boxes to open up, lots of stuff we picked up in battle as well. We do have a new deflector array. I'll check to see what those ratings are compared to what we're running. Belly and fuel generator, 20 maximum shield. It is science. A proton compression pistol. Plasma cannon. Good for your ship. Carapace fragment, not really sure what that's used. It's used to obtain Mark 12 set gear or turn in for dilithium ore. Okay, so that'll be cool to come in here and keep with that. Check out some of those shields and stuff we've got here. Some 12. It's less shielding though, so just have more regeneration, but it's still pretty close to look at it there. What we have. Seems to be the better one. And impulse sensor here is the same. So I'm going to change this one out with this maximum shield capacity. Then what you can do is go to inventory, come down to replicator, or you could run by all the way back to space dock if you want to. You're going to get paid the same on energy credits to come in here and get rid of gear that you don't need. So you're just going to recycle the stuff. It's going to pay you the value. And you can always go back over and retrieve and pick that stuff up if you get rid of the wrong stuff. I get rid of my torpedo. And that's going to give us the interview credits we need. Or you could have went over into the inventory and went in here and selected it manually and just hit salvage, and it gives you salvage for it. Sometimes you have to do missions to obtain so much salvage and all that kind of stuff. So I want to check out our in-game endeavors. So we need to go back and do some more boss ships and stuff. And some Iconian TFOs. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. That is how you're going to grind that stuff out. When I find out where that location's at, we'll make sure that we update for the gear set and tag it into this video so you'll know where to get that third piece. Have a wonderful day.